A synopsis, the Swiss family Robinson. Synopsis here means an outline of a story, and in other words, we can say summary of a story. Let's see the introduction. The Swiss family Robinson is a well-known adventurous novel that people of many countries have enjoyed for more than 200 years. The novel is written by the Swiss clergyman, means priest, John David Wyss. It is not just adventure, but this story aims at teaching young people values like self-reliance, determination, cooperation, love for one's family, and proper use of resources. How to use the available things properly. Now, let's proceed with the characters and characteristics of the story. On a screen, you can see the picture of a family, mother, father, and 4 children, 4 boys. Father's name, William. He is a protective father, knowledgeable person, resourceful person, and a strong person. Mother's name, Elizabeth. She is the mother, supportive mother, hardworking woman, and intelligent woman, intelligent person. Fritz, the eldest son, who is also intelligent, protective, and determined, means always ready to help others, helpful in nature. Ernest, second son, brave, adventurous, and intelligent. Jack, third son, bold and helpful. And lastly, Franz, youngest son, brave and intelligent. So now we will see the story. William and Elizabeth and their children had been traveling in a ship when the ship was caught in a great storm. The other passengers evacuated without them. William and his family, including the young children, Fritz, Ernest, Jack, and Franz, were left to survive alone. So, students, here the story starts. In those days, people were used to travel by ship. And this family was traveling in ship. And what happened, you know? Their ship was caught in a great storm. And this family was asleep. And other passengers evacuated. Evacuated means they left the ship. Other passengers, what happened? When there was a storm, all the passengers got disturbed. Okay, and they started to survive themselves. And in that hurry and scurry, the passengers, in that hurry, they left behind the ship. Evacuated means they left. And these 4 boys with their parents left to survive alone. So they left, and this family was asleep, and all other passengers left the ship. So they had to live alone. They weathered the great storm waiting in the ship's hold. The ship survived the night, and the family found themselves within sight of a tropical desert island. The next morning, they decided to get to the island. They could see beyond the reef. Reef means rocks and suns, rocks and stones, which are near the sea, where the edge of the sea. So what happened? The other passengers left the ship in the hurry and scurry. Okay, so now they had to live alone, and they were trying to save themselves at night. The whole night, the ship survived, and the next morning, this family found themselves on a tropical desert island. Deserted island means nobody was there. Deserted. Okay, desert have two meanings, you know. So they get out of ship on the island, and reef is, as I told you, it is a line of rock and sands and the surface of sea. So they got down. So they got down there, over there. With much effort, they constructed a vessel out of tubs. After they filled the tubs with food and ammunition and all other articles of value they could safely carry, they rowed toward the island. Two dogs from the ship named Turk and Juno swam beside them. The ship's cargo of livestock, guns, powder, carpentry tools, books, and disassembled pinnace and provisions also have survived. So what happened? So they got from the reef, they could see the deserted island. So there they got down, and they got down off the ship over there, and they had to put a lot of effort to get down. Okay, so what they done? They they had lot of tubs with them and in ship, and now they didn't have much materials of construction. What they did? They joined the tubs, and they filled these tubs with food and ammunition. Ammunition means the objects like bullets, shells, weapons, because to live on the island, deserted island, it could be danger. Okay, danger, right? Living on the island, anything can happen, anyone can attack them. So they took weapons also with them. On the island, they filled the tubs with all these things, as there were nobody else, as I told you. So they joined the tubs and made the vessel out of the tubs, and dogs also started swimming with them. And when they rowed toward island, they took whatever they need. So when they were coming out of the ship, they took whatever they need, all other articles which they could safely carry. Means all things they didn't take, but the articles which they could safely carry, those things they filled in the tubs. And in ships, all the things were survived. In ships also, that all things were survived. There was a storm, but these some of things were survived, like livestock, children, and gunpowder. Pinnacle means small boats. Provision like kitchen materials were also survived, like rice and dal, grains, everything. So they carry them in the tubs on the island, because they have to live now. They have to stay anywhere. For staying, they need all these materials, right? And as I told you, in characters and characteristics, the father, William, he was a resourceful person. Means he he know that uh, how to use the resources and how to use the available resources, and they all were very intelligent. So they had that presence of mind, so they carry all these things in the tubs on the island. Over the over the next few days, over the next few days, William, the father, attached the floatable old kegs to one another and built a bow that curved around them. The family had landed successfully on the island. They set up a tent and softened the floor with armloads of grass they cut and spread to serve as their beds. So what happened? After a few days, as they took a long time to build and construct, so father started with floatable old kegs. He curved to one another and built a bow. And on that, the family landed successfully on the island. So this way, they were able to row with the many of the things they have. And they reached island successfully. But further, they faced many problems, many challenges, many adventures. As you know, this story teaches us adventures also. As I told you, adventure, and again it teaches the young people the values like self-reliance, determination, cooperation. In this situation, all these things are very important. So they reached island successfully. They built a tent. They have to live there. So they built a tent over there, and but the floor was not proper, not able to sleep, like sand, stones, other rubbish things were there. Okay, so they removed all that things and they make it soft. And how they made it soft? They cut the armloads. They used the armloads of grass. They cut the grass and spread the grass to serve as their beds. They came to a grove of trees. One tree grew what looked like gourds on its trunk. The father told Fritz the gourds would make excellent bowls and spoons, and they cut them into various utensils. So what happened? There were grove of trees. Grove of trees means group of trees. Okay. So in that there was one tree with gourds. Gourds, Gourds. Gourds. Gourds means like vegetables like pumpkin, like ridge gourd, bottle gourd. Okay. So like vegetables, the father was intelligent. He observed the things and he would judge the thing to make the use of things, as he was a resourceful person, as I told you. So he would judge the things to make use of those things. So as soon as he saw the god, he told Fritz that they would make excellent bowls and spoons out of those gods, because they didn't bring all the things which they need, as it was not possible for them to do so. Okay. Now they have to make bowls, spoons out of these, and utensils also, because they have to stay on the island. They need all these things, right? So they use that gods to make bowls and spoons. Out of this they made utensils also, so as the preparation to stay on the island, to halt on the island. After some days, Elizabeth informed William that she wanted the family to move a safer place. Their current camp was not only exposed but also very dry and hot. So now they were started staying in this place, okay, on the island for some time or for some days. But after some days, Elizabeth, the mother of children, she informed William, she informed her husband, she informed the father of the children to move to the safe place, as she was not comfortable with that place. So she felt that whatever they were living, the current camp means the present camp, their present tent was exposed. Exposed means it was open for danger, and it was very hot and dry. If they built a house up in one of the large trees, they would be safe from jackals. She described a perfect tree for the project, one whose trunk was nearly 40 feet in a diameter. The branches were very long and extended straight out from the trunk, making them perfect platforms for a structure. So what happened? Because it was exposed, open for danger, and it was very hot and dry, their present tent. So Elizabeth told William to better we will move to the other safe place. So there were used to be animals also. So jackals and other animals may come to the tent and they may attack them. So she said, if we will build a big house over the tree, maybe we will be safe from animals and especially from jackals. So there was a huge tree, nearly 40 feet, where they can make a house on it. The branches were extended straight from the trunk. So it was a perfect place to build a house, to make base. Okay, to build a house means they need a base. First they have to make sure about the base. So what happened? Its branches were extended straight from the trunk. So it was a perfect place to build a house, to make base and platform. Okay, so the branches were perfect for a structure. Later, when determining the height of the lowest branches, the father taught the boys geometry and how to use triangles to measure big objects. He measured a defined distance from the trunk. Then he calculated angles using several measured rods, determining that the lowest branch was 30 feet off the ground. So, uh, so they got the tree, and which was very perfect for the structure. So they thought they can make a very good house and safe house. Very good house and safe house. Safe house on this tree. So later, to make house, they have started measurement. So to make house, now they have to measure the things, they have to calculate the angles, they have to measure the things. So the William, the father, taught geometry and measurement to his boys, as they were also helping him to build or construct a house, as alone he can't do the construction. So his boys were also, his sons were also helping him. So what they started measuring and calculate the angles. So he taught how to measure triangles and how to calculate the things. So all these aspects were started like along with the practicals. Okay. So what happened? Their school was also going on. Like they were learning things, they were learning the practicals, because practically they faced the problem when they were uh, traveling in a ship. They got stuck in the storm, and then they came on the island, and whatever problems they faced, and they were like practicals for them. You can understand what I'm saying. So all these aspects were started like along with the practicals. The school was also going on. Their school was also going on means they were learning the things, and they were learning the calculations also. So he used to measure the things with the rods, and as they didn't have all the things with them, so he used the rods. So that helped to determine how high the branch was, and it was 30 feet of the ground. So as they started calculating, they started measuring the angles to start the construction, they found that this branch was 30 feet of the ground. So next we will see how they managed the things and how they constructed. Meanwhile, Elizabeth announced announced that the garden she had been tending was producing healthy plants. So here, what happened? The men knotted a rope at certain intervals and attached pieces of bamboo in each knot. Thus, they created their ladder. Father returned to the beach and collected driftwood, thinking it would be perfect to build a sledge on runners rather than wheels. So later, they used it to transport materials. So now they found that the tree they got, they calculated the angles, measured with the rods, and they determined that it was, they decided, they came to know that it was the lowest branch was 30 feet off the ground. So now they started the work. How they started the work, we will see here. So men means the father and all the boys, because mother was all alone. There was no other woman along with them. So here it is mentioned that the men knotted a rope. Okay. So the father and the boys put knots to the ropes at certain intervals. Intervals means or places, at certain gaps, certain place. They put the pieces of bamboo and created the ladder, because for constructions they need all these things. So first they have to prepare the things which they need for the construction, then they have to start constructing the house. Okay. So they created the ladder like this with the help of piece of bamboo, and they have a piece of bamboo and ropes. Father went and brought driftwood. Driftwood means the wood which floated on the water. He collected them. So the father, what he done? He went and brought some driftwood, whichever wood he collected from the beach or whatever which floated on the water. So he collected and he brought them, as they need these all things in the construction, as they didn't had all the things with them, and as we know that they don't have all the things with them. So he went to the beach and brought the things, thinking that it would be perfect to build sledge. Sledge here means, students, sledge means a vehicle which ran on a slope area. Okay, like cart it is. Okay, so he got the idea of making the sledge. And why the sledge is necessary? Because if they are constructing house, if now they have to build the house, okay, to transport a lot of materials for construction with the help of driftwood. Okay, so he made sledge to carry the things in construction work. You can see the sledge to carry the things up to down from this side to that side. Okay, that is like a vehicle or like the cart. Okay, which run on the runner. So they have so the father got the idea to make the sledge, and they made the sledge first to uh, carry the things up to down, or this side to that side, which ran on runner. It runs on one, either it runs on runner or it runs on slope area. Okay, so now we will see in the further story what happened. Meanwhile, Elizabeth announced that the garden that she had been tending was producing healthy plants. Corn, melons, pumpkins, cucumbers were already growing. So meanwhile, what happened? Elizabeth, the mother, she announced that she had been tending a garden. Uh, she had been maintaining one garden which produced healthy plants. So what happened? As they have to stay there, okay, so the mothers have to mothers have to think about the vegetables, right? So what they were doing, whenever there was a camp, they were tending a gardens. Okay, so here like that, Elizabeth also was tending or maintaining one garden, so in which they produced healthy plants. So meanwhile, here the construction was going on. The men were father and boys, they were engaged in the construction work. So meanwhile, the Elizabeth announced that she had been made a garden, and which produced healthy plants. As they started living, so they need food to live, right? So they grew crops. So she started planting vegetables in the garden. She had been tending and looking after the garden, and in that corn, melons, pumpkins, cucumbers, which were already growing there. So the next day, only the father and Fritz traveled to the woods, exploring and finding such exotic plants as one with waxy fruit, from which candles could be made. Fritz discovered a tree exuding a rubbery sap, from which his father claimed that they could make boots. So what happened? The next day, father and Fritz traveled to the forest. Travel to the woods means travel to the forest to find or to search some things, or exploring. Exploring means finding some things. Okay. And exotic plants means new plants which were not seen earlier. Exotic plants, foreign plants we can say, not domestic. Okay. So exotic plants with waxy fruit also. So from which candle could be made. So father thought, though they can't eat the fruit. Actually what happened when they went to the forest, uh, went to the forest, uh, they discovered the so discovered one fruit, waxy fruit, but it was not edible. Edible means they cannot eat that. They could not eat that. So what father thought, though they cannot eat that fruit, but they can use it to make candles. As you know, his father was very intelligent. Their father was very intelligent. He know how to use the available things. Okay, so he thought that even they can't eat that food, he can food that they can use to make for candles. And Fritz discovered a tree exuding. Exuding means giving out. Okay, the tree which exuded or giving out the rubbery juice. Okay, like gum or rubber, which William thought that they could make boots over it. So they discovered these things in forest. The father taught the children, and with this, as I told you, their practical was going on. You know, practically they were facing the challenges, they were facing the problems, and how they solved. It was like practical for them. So the father taught the children how to make the use of the things or available things, how to make useful things out of the resources. Okay. Thinking ahead of the next winter, father decided to create a place from the elements, a strong storage spot to protect themselves and their belongings. So now they were living from long time they were living without anybody's help, without help from anyone. They were left over there. So now they have to think about the winter also. So now as they were living on the island, they have to think about the season also. Okay, so now they have to think about the winter that would come come in future. So father decided to create a place safe from elements. Elements means the things around them. So the things around them. So he started thinking of cold winter, how they would be safe from the cold waves and cold air, from the cold. Okay, so they started thinking about them. Fritz came up with the idea of a cave. Not finding one, they thought of carving out their own cave in the rock, abutting their camping site. So what happened now? The cold winter was coming in future. There was a cold winter season. So now they should think that they started thinking that how to get protected from the cold. So how they would be safe from the cold waves, cold. So Fritz came up with an idea. So what if they will start living in a cave to get well protected? Okay. So but what happened? But they did not find any cave over there. There was not any cave. So now what to do? So they started carving a cave. So they thought that if there is not a cave, then better we will make a cave. We will carve a cave. Okay, so out of the rock. So on the uh, so Fritz came up with an idea of a cave. Not finding when they thought of carving out their own cave in the rock, abutting their camping site. So they thought that we will carve a cave out of one big rock. Okay, so they have to start the carving now. Okay, and it was compulsory. They have to make because of the coming winter season. On the smooth surface, on the smooth face of the rock, father marked the dimension for an opening, and they picked away at the hard surface with their axes. Chisels, hammers, and shovels. So they started so they started chipping and cutting and giving the shape of a cave to a rock. Okay, abutting means boundary. So on the smooth surface, smooth area of a rock cave, of the rock, further draw dimensions. Dimensions means what? Length and breadth of a rock, marking it. To how to open the rock is a complete closed figure, closed thing it is. So they have to open for to start the carving. So what they have done, the further draw the dimensions, means length and breadth of a rock, marking it for opening it. All the boys along with the father, by using the hammer, shovels, they started cutting the rock with chisels and everything to make a cave. Over the next several days, the family cut windows in the rocks to allow for the cross current of air and for sunlight to enter the cave. And when they had finished, they had 4 rooms complete with a fireplace. They now had a new winter home. So now you can see it is very difficult task, okay, to carve the cave out of a rock. Rock is so much hard thing, So, but they didn't lose their hope. Whatever problem they faced, they didn't lose their hope. They started thinking this. They thought over it and they solved that problem step by step. So here also they started cutting the rock with all these hammers, shovels, chisels, everything to make a cave. After several days, they cut and made the windows. And windows, we always have doors and windows in our houses, right? So that to air circulate well and for sunlight to come in also. So when they, so what they happened, they cut the windows. Okay, why the windows are necessary? To for the air to circulate, for the sunlight also. Okay, but it was very difficult. They have hardly made a small windows, but they made windows. Okay, and when they finish, they have 4 rooms with fireplace where to burn fire. So see, when they finish the cutting calf, they have 4 rooms with fireplace. See how great they were. Okay, how intelligent they were. And they were also strong also. Okay, so they made the cave of 4 rooms and fireplace where to burn fire also. Because why they were carving this cave? To protect themselves from winter season, right? So as they were making the cave for winter, they need fire for warmth to protect from severe winter. So you can imagine such a big, huge rock it must be, from which they made a cave of 4 rooms with fireplace. So now they had a new winter home. Okay, and isn't it so beautiful to live in such live in or to have so many houses? Okay, first they started living in tent, and then they made a tree house. They in tree house they lived, and now they decided to live in a cave, rock cave. So now they had a new winter home. Now they had a new winter home. So in next session we will see the what happened in further story. Was their cave was permanent house, or they built any other type of house, or what more adventures and experience they had in their life. Okay, so today um, So in today's lesson, we saw that part 1 we saw. In tomorrow's lesson, in next session, we will see the part 2. Okay. So have a good day, everyone. See you in tomorrow's class.